That's going to be maybe this. Is that working? Okay, okay. Well, that's going to be a problem. That's going to be off. I can hear words, magic woman. And hello, Drake and Jack. Sonic the Blue Dog. Sure, why not? So, is that working then? You guys are hearing and getting video fine? The game is low. Is that PC fans? Honestly, the PC fans are pretty quiet, so I wonder if that may be a fan in the background that's used for, that's being used for just to keep the room a little more cool. Oh, you know, the console capture is off. Is the game volume coming up better? The purpose of today's testing is going to be, does the game work? Or does the stream work at all? Honestly, better. No. Here the game is still low. Alright. Alright, console device. It could be. I'm not exactly feeling impressed about console capture though. Going to try to I might capture device audio. That's normally on the minus 11.5. So I cut the input from the game down by a solid amount. Is that looking better for you? Does look like the voice is punched up a little bit. Oh god, I don't know how to deal. Did that help at all? Those Canadian streamers doing an attack. Oh no, Canadian streamers! You have betrayed me, I guess? Oh. I'm entirely playing through the screen, by the way. Like the previous screen. Take it as a personal challenge. A lot as in it's working a lot better. Nice. That might not be a permanent fix, because that does have CPU demand to do. For that noise control. Sounds like it's a solid quality one. Oh, actually it is. Looking at. Yeah, that one is better quality, well, but more CPU usage. If the issue is about our computers, then we definitely have to... we'll definitely have to think about whether it works, or if that's too much CPU usage, and we'll have to shoot for a lower quality one. Okay. Since the purpose of a stream will be a lot of talking, and I don't want to tweak the settings without mix around too much, I will keep notes from anything you have to say, but I don't know how much I'll implement. So, thank you for mentioning that. Oh, I forgot to actually... Cool. Oh, not cool. I was looking away. Are you too out of it, or... Take a moment to wake up a little bit. Oh. Okay, can you at least plug in the battery to the phone then? So that it's getting power? Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. So... For one feedback, that'll be super useful, if anything else. Okay, things like dialogue. Yeah, so we'll probably modify it so that we could make sure dialogue is audible. For all I know, we're running some setting issues. Oh no, I think Nyx is out for the session, which is fair. No, I wanted... This is why you don't play games through the Steam preview mode. How did I make it through there? We could almost certainly get the actual Steam, the actual stream fine-tuning, like volume down and all that offline, though. I have confidence in that, so not being dismissive, just being kind of confident. It's good to be confident. Alright, classic spike rules. If you touch spikes, you're dead. No, that's not a conditional statement. He just woke up for a brief moment. He went straight back to bed. Well, that's an abysmal score, though. Why did you put in the rankings? Ah. So, I guess we could... I guess we gotta do the asking session thing. I just realized when I properly play this game again, my timing's gonna be thrown off by being used to playing on delay. Not gonna lie, I feel frustrated that the good news is that so far we're reading no dropped frames. The frustrating part is that we're reading no dropped frames. It's absolutely in our best interest that there in fact is no stream difficulties and that the problems have been just the hardware we're using. But on the other hand, if that's the case, that means that, oh no, that's... On the other hand, that means the only reason that the printing session was having problems was because my computer RAM was... I wasn't able to fix a RAM issue on my computer enough. Ugh. Then again, I think I was last second improv. So maybe I shouldn't get too mad at myself. It's still frustrating. I think I had, I think I later found out that I had a Twitter tab that I accidentally left open. Or a few. And, I don't know, I'm not trying to say it to... Maybe. It's only starting better reflexes. Well, good news, Drake. I'm playing an old game that needs solid reflexes with a delay because I'm using the stream preview instead of actual TV screen. So my reflexes are like negative modifier. Suddenly DC 5 is DC 15. What? I thought we were doing the target hit pulls. I had my D6 ready. My loaded D6 dice. So I could get exploding crits. I was already used my non-rig D... Oh. I would insist I do not have a McRib in my computer, though. Yeah. Holy no McRibs in the computer. They would have been eaten while they're still nice and toasty warm from excessive tabs open. Be careful, Jack. I don't need that. Oh, I didn't mean to jump. I think I kind of was reflexive there. No, I had that added up better by mind. Oh. It's still one, but... I definitely could have done that much cleaner. So much cleaner. Okay. Amusingly, we've had for a few days around the 2 new Fedibo species. I believe it was the Karama, Karamon and Zisla or something. I don't have my phone with me, unfortunately. I had to know on that. We don't have a clear idea of ramifications of that yet because they've been kind of... They haven't been dormant. They haven't been active. Oh, but they've been very disconnected from the system yet. So I feel like the system hasn't properly registered that they're there. It just feels like we're waiting for the system to explosively go, oh my god, there's 2 new species. Do I mentally align with these 2 new species or not? Because that's what happened with the Viakias. Or going by Fedibo designations, I guess. And it took a while for... It didn't really take a while for that to register across the system. I don't think it was instant, though. It just kind of had to sink in with that species, and I think it'll be the same with Zisla and the other one. If it wouldn't screw up how well I play video games so much to adapt to it, I would more seriously consider just playing multiple games like this. It's not like I don't have access to the actual TV screen that I could be watching for the game. Oh. Welcome back. I don't know why everything went quiet. I'm still reading nothing on the dropped frames. Okay, here's the thing that bugs me, though. We were starting to have serious drop frame issues, even with the emulations. But why? It's not like the computer was struggling. I wonder if the hardware might have been dying or something. Because that just seems so strange to me. Uh, can you get a drink of water? Huh? Yeah. Be right back, guys. Yeah, set up to drink it. Okay. Besides the tea. It's frustrating. It's extremely frustrating. We have not had any drop frames. That means it's our lack of preparation that made the pre-stream go bad. And I don't know what's with your old computer that stream went bad. Well, like there was just like live feed sessions on your computer or something.
Some lag. It was a lag fest over the weekend.
So you're thinking just the internet just decided to feel like working?
We're having internet issues too, remember?
Oh, that's true. You're welcome. I'm going to count that as Nyx's hydrate, but not as mine. Thanks for the hydrate. New species fire solves everything. I saw one of them turns out to be fire immune. Okay, no audio dropouts. Next thinks that for some reason our ISP just decided it feels like giving us loud storms. Maybe. But he did cite that that we did have some network issues, even with different hardware. Oh, I lost way too many rings. This map actually has really low ring count, so losing those rings earlier might actually have sealed me out of getting the bonus stage this time. Definitely will if I keep screwing it up. Oh, yeah, there it goes. Oh, I would have had it. I would have actually had it. Yeah. I'm suspicious that it's going to possibly stay a mystery. Oh, he's already in bed. He's gone back to resting. Otis will probably be the one fronting throughout all of today, so she will probably be watching him like a hawk, if not passing out next to him. That's good. Hope you have fun playing that. Not familiar with that game. Well, watching him like a sheep watching a hawk. Basically. We are probably going to... That's really cool. So many games that are going on about the past are just... Oh, I think that kills me. So many games about the past are just fantastical history, which I have no complaints about. I'm not going to say I have complaints. But some people are just going to want actual proper history stuff. Personally, I think fantasy elements do a ton for gameplay, but definitely can fill that in. Boy! Oh. I hope you made it through safely then? The tone came off that you were able to... It probably would be bad to do spoilers here. I hope that wasn't the spoiler. Oh, that sounds extremely dangerous. Oh, that's more like the premise. Okay. Yeah, but that could have easily been the plot twist. So, considering the time period it was set in, it probably would be a rather strange choice for a plot twist. Spoilers, that's spoiler. Oh no, that's spoiler! Ah, great minds think alike, right, Jack? Oh. The test was very riveting. Flying colors pass, all that. So, I'm really happy. This has definitely been enough to give me confidence about our streams working properly. Escanar. Oh, no? Oh, yeah? Hmm. That sounds young, man, the for a historical age. I wonder how recently it would be appropriate to call 20s, let's say even early 20s. I wonder how recently quality of life made it possible for that to be considered a boy. You know, I'm sincerely not sure. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you joke, but is that not basically how it was? If anything, 10 might be oh no! Oh, this is a sequence that my self-imposed limitation is actually going to crush me. Okay, I'm sure that's a lovely bike, but that's rather loud background motorcycle guy. All the motorcycles that we hear in the background. If they could hear us, we probably would be pummeled. Not too far into our stream career. That's a lot longer than I would have expected. Really? Fine, you're saying it, so I should take it as your serious understanding. I wonder if there's... Oh wait, I think I had to go left for a secret. Because if I remember right, there was a secret in that spot. In this general spot. Oh... If there's one, I can't really see it from here. Huh. Definitely more than 30. Okay. Oh geez, did I accidentally... I accidentally nudged with my foot and accidentally pulled up something. I could actually mouse over on the weather on this computer. Ah. Realist saying, Hedgehog, no! Hmm. Uh... I think it's kill. Yep, that's kill. A solid question would be... Okay. Around that century... primitive guns without rifling would have been... Primitive guns without rifling would have been utilized, basically being night killers, I think? The prevalence of guns started to click earlier than one would imagine, and didn't they actually utilize firearms? And I got hit by the same segment 3 times. That is a diss to end all disses. Ouch. Okay. But yeah, the Huns would have been utilizing firearms by that point though, right? RIP. I'm an American. I have to know my gun things. My little gun trivias. Something Desert Eagle. No wait. The only gun is AK-47. Including revolvers, including Uzis. They're all AK-47s. That's like the only exception to being well learned about guns. I'm not even going to be elusive about what country I'm from. I'm pretty sure my accent from living in America is tons thicker than any accent I could have picked up from my mom. Though he said 14th century, so... maybe still 50, 60, possibly closer to 45, 55? I don't know. I'm kinda spitballing more than anything. Indeed, I'll say living in America. Well, it's so sad that you're so right. Like, come on. Huh. Inkyu says she's not touching that one, and I think Inkyu is being rude. The blood of their enemy! No, probably not. I like living. No, 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 no. Oh. I like living. Still saying 0 dropped frames. CPU is reading pretty good. FPS is saying 60. Getting well over 3,500 kilobytes. I am seeing sound input still seems to be working fine. The animations behind the stream elements seem to be solid. So far, everything looks like it's going well. Oh, that's cool. I imagine that must have been a huge draw for the game in advertising. Because I could see people just gushing over, oh my god, actual historical figures! Historical places, yes! We are going to the tail end of our session. We're going to overtime the original planned end time by 10 minutes, since we started a little late. If there's anything you wanted to ask Cybathos, now's the time. If there's anything you wanted to ask Nyx, you're kind of screwed because he's asleep. Handling this, no checkpoints. I really appreciate it. It's the little details. I feel like I played that way too safe. Radsick Pony! Yes! That's a really awesome sounding name. Ah, you city folk. Learn the life expectancy, all that. Can't believe ya. Gosh darn it, heck. Other things that Gambus would probably say. But yeah, I'm feeling a little selfish. Is there anything you wanted to ask us or anything like that? Let's study, folks. Gosh darn city folks. See much better. I probably overemphasized this, to be honest. Who's counting though, I guess? Okay. Fair. You did ask a bunch of them. Were there any we missed over? Because now would be a good time to go over any questions we missed. And Drake, if you have any questions, I'd love to hear them. The session's been marked as just chatting, but the whole time it's been Sonic 1 gameplay. The lies and deceit. And and the Eaton B press. I suspect probably not. I'm beginning to legitimately wonder if there is sincere trauma that's related to our insistence of not appearing on screen. I wonder if that kind of plays into it. It's just that we have a huge aversion because of trauma. I don't know how founded that is to say. Just being able to casually avoid it kind of makes it hard to get the gist of how scared of it I am. Yeah. VTubing is really awesome. Like, what it means is really awesome. So it's like... there's that aspect of who you... so it could just so easily be mundanely, I don't feel comfortable popping on screen. That's fair. If I'm going to nitpick, if you're traumatized about it, you would be genuinely scared. But I get what you were saying. Hey, Lion! I'm running the stream for a couple more minutes. But we are a little bit at the tail end, but it would be... yeah, I appreciate that all of you are very considerate to us. I hope you feel like we give you the same respect. There was that time I was kind of rude to Jack accidentally, and I'm sorry about that. Trauma isn't scary, millennials are too soft. Oh! How many times do I have to tell you, old man? Trauma's legitimate! I just had to get a... something old man before I'm too old to say something like that. I think I've had... I think I've enjoyed Avocado. But yeah. We've been thinking a lot about what it means to have mental form. What it means to have body. The sense of truth and everything. What reality really is. Because there's the kind of dumbfire answer, say reality is what I physically pick up on this headset. That I'm sitting right here in this chair. And so on. And I'm sure philosophical people dig into it. But what about legitimacy of what you feel about your existence and your mind? Even though it doesn't physically exist, what about that part of you that only exists through your consciousness? Like, doesn't that deserve to be appreciated, to be treated sincerely as well? Yeah, exactly. And that's really what makes it the crux of it. If reality was just a simulation of someone in a brain in a vat, that simulated reality that their brain is going through, that would still be real. It wouldn't... That's very fair. I think we don't have enough of appreciation for people who would... Well, I feel like we appreciate people, but we don't have enough appreciation for the situation that sometimes it's best to stay out of your own head. It's a situation we've never wanted to interact with, so we probably have been callous. But with recognition, hopefully we could be a little better about that. But to say the least, very based to staying out of it. Anyone who says that Vola didn't exist could take their words, right, etch it into wood with a lot of splinters, and shove it up their ass. Because no, I'm not going to accept anyone who says that Vola was never real. I don't care that she didn't have a physical body. Guardian, Vola, and me, we all were absolutely real. I guess I'm the only one left standing in that, but in a sense, everyone's kind of moved forward to becoming literally other people by merging, but I feel like I will forever respect those two other, and the sincerity of their existence. Well, at least until I merge. I can't speak of who whatever Kira Plus would be, but I will go dormant saying that Full is absolutely real. But yeah, as far as the Brain of a Bat situation goes, so I'm absolutely on board. Oh my gosh, I accidentally slid into pit. But as far as the Brain of a Bat things, like, yeah, that's real, and people can say that the whole Brain of Fat thing is a dead-end hypothetical, but it actually means a lot more than some people give it credit for. I feel like some people don't give it much credit for. Well, I only ever hear it most of the time brought up as, oh, well, you're just being absurd denial and skepticism. But there's a lot more value as far as the specific... Oh, that's a death. A lot more value in the specific recognition of how real that is for the person who's experiencing it. And especially because I would take that further to say that my most accurate experience of who I am is who I am in mental space. To an end, that body feels more legitimate than this physical body. That's not to say I have some delusional condition or something, which, even if I did, it's far too understated how delusional people can live perfectly normal lives. And that's no excuse to really go at them hostile. But, like, my experience of self comes first and foremost in that mental form. And the value of that sense of essentially a truth of the kind is kind of a big deal, and far too easily dismissed with, oh well, it's not physical, who cares? It's who I experience being. That matters so much. That's such a huge thing. So that's where I think on it. And I think that's a very fair train of thought. Yeah, it really is a really terrible way to live. My condolences for people who suffer delusions. And that's why I stepped aside to speak in their... I hope I was speaking in their favor. I get it, it's not pragmatic to contemplate whether we're in brains and jars. But I think there's something of extremely strong value to acknowledge by thinking about the brain and jar scenario. Oh, 3 is still active. But like, if we're talking about the first 3 altars to appear, never mind the 6, lost children altar, or the 6 astray altars. We've been calling them astrays because they are very definitely not children at this point. If we exclude the 6 astrays because we're not sure whether they were placed there or if they became actable later. They, like, Ithray appeared a little later. Guardian, Vola, and Dia were pretty much the original 3 to really be active in the mindscape. Or just in the brain in general. And that's why I singled out the 3 of us. Some people think the implication is that you're the only one who exists in the brain and vat area, but what if you're just one in a series, seriously interacting with other vats? That's true, but... So you're thinking more like a Matrix kind of situation, Drake. Sorry about taking a bit to get around to that. Like, yeah, the Matrix scenario, the Matrix-esque scenario is worthwhile train of thought, but I think the reason people do the isolated brain and vat version is probably because it's essentially the maximal nothing is real situation. Yeah. Who you are in the dark, so to speak, right? By the way, if anything I said about that whole thing earlier about what people have to do for it, if I was rude or stepping out of line, please let me know. I definitely want to try to be respectful about the whole thing. Because I obviously, as a system, I've been there with people saying toxic things, being terrible people, just because of what I am. Or what I experience and what I go through. When I tried to explain to my parent, was technically Gravela who did, but when we talked to our parents about us being a system, you hear only one side of them. Doesn't excuse their shitty behavior on a lot of fronts, but they're not the absolute terrible worst people ever. I want to vouch for them a little on that. But I'm not going to correct the general premise of them being bad people. Because they've hurt us way too much for us to not say they're bad people. Yeah, you're right. I'm running defense for them way too much. Especially for someone who's in the middle of talking about how they were ableist towards us. But yeah, what I was saying though is that I think that, well... Yep. Nope. No, I had that. Oh, that's totally delayed. That was totally delayed. Okay. Hopefully there's no problem that nobody picked up on. But yeah. Regarding what I was saying earlier, it's like, and knowing how, what they must be going through with the way society looks at them. Like, my parents, when I told them that when I told them that I'm a system, at first said their first instinct was saying that, like, being inquisitive, like, why do you think that? And being dismissive when I tried to articulate them. Because, you know, it's totally easy to articulate someone who thinks that psychology is a sham. Who lived in just an environment culture that says the only thing that's real is your body. Yeah, totally going to get through to that. They have a bad habit where mostly my dad, but I've kind of experienced it with my mom too, where they expect me to eloquently describe what it is that makes me me, or what I go through, or whatever, and I get it. I, for one, try to be skeptical and try to know what I'm talking about, and for people who say, this and that, or that and this happened, or whatever, I expect people to be able to articulate it, especially if it's something they're experiencing. But they treat the failure of being able to explain something as being synonymous with insincerity, even if a concept is complicated. Like, how complicated is it to say that you think your body had a freak development of being physically wrong, growing up wrong? Especially when you could dismiss it like, oh, nobody likes their puberty. No, it's not that. I was horrified about the concept before I even hit puberty. I recognized what the image of a masculine man looked like, and that was the most disturbing, disconnecting thing, and I was horrified, knowing that my development would go anywhere in that direction. Knowing that I wouldn't grow up to be a mother, to have the physical traits that to be able to expect for the physical traits that a woman typically develops for. Knowing that that's not there was horrifying, and they definitely didn't understand that. So imagine when their daughter goes up to them, well, metaphorically goes up to them and goes, I'm a system. No chance, Snowflake's chance in hell they ever were going to accept that, and yeah, it didn't happen. They tried to be sympathetic about it, and tonally, but they were completely dismissive of who I am and what I've gone through. I wasn't even posing it as like, oh, I'm having some kind of huge ordeal. Gravela asked that about it. I was talking about it and asking about because she wanted to see if there's any kind of unresolved business we have in our past that we ended up having amnesia over. But instead of being helpful, they were very dismissive, and worse yet, the weight of it didn't register on the spot, but when later on, we got a text message that said, "You're a good kid. There's nothing wrong with you." And that was such a strange message to hear at the time. Gravilla was absolutely confused when she heard, "Oh, you're a good kid." She was kind of like, "Yeah, I am. Why would you bother needing to say that?" Aw, thank you, Jack. Like, why would someone say that that kind of thing? And it's, I think someone else ended up having to realize it. I don't even know who actually realized it. When it was like, no, what they're saying is that you think you're a bad person because you think your system. You think you have some kind of transgression or are messed up and are evil. That's what. No, you're not. You're not a bad kid. Kind of says. And why would someone that's a system be a bad kid? Like, why would you be a bad person being a system? That doesn't make sense. But it does make sense when you know the culture of ableism and fear-mongering, where you have your you have this image reinforced over and over by media on top of the general tone of, oh, if you're disabled, something's really wrong with you, you're really broken. Uh, yeah. If you follow up a bot, that could change everything. But yeah, it's like throwing up. Oh, I didn't know that goes on a little further. It doesn't seem like there's anything else there. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, there is implied butts hanging out everywhere. Yeah, it's like there's this image that's reinforced by media, established by the fear-mongering that's generally done towards the very ableist mindset, where it's like that there's something wrong with you, that you're violent or horrible or untrustworthy or something. Well, less something, more like all of some amount of those altogether, just because you're a system. And we should have picked up on it very quickly. Gravela, of all people, who not only was prosecuted as the big bad alter who was mistreated because she was thought of as the evil one. Should have picked up on it. Gravela, one of the two alters who, out of fear because of what culture taught her, flashed out at Vola as dangerous because she didn't understand who she was. And for the longest time had to live down the had to live with the fact that her relationship with someone who was who's probably as passionate about the world needing to be a better place as her, being on opposite sides as her, opposing her. Like, all that damage that's happened because we grew up hearing, well, if you're a system, then there's the evil one, right? And just the damage that does. Yes, Grava's so wholesome. Grayless was wholesome too. Spikes are not wholesome. But like, yeah. Grava, Grayless, Igbosa too. And Vola, they were all really good people. But because of this image that society pushes on us about what kind of people they're supposed to be, Spikes leave full sometimes. I know, right? That's so rude of Spikes. Maybe. But you're reacting to us telling you that they were bad. Probably should take more breaks. We are so going to throw that in her face, Lion, when she's done with this week. Or not with this week, but with next week. We shoved getting a taking off the Sunday and Saturday after explicitly because she's pushing herself as she always does. And we'll give her those 2 days kicking and screaming. But yeah. Yeah. You were really into Will's corner, Jack. Which we appreciate. She really needed someone in her corner. And you were there for her. You and Azure both. But yeah. It's like we kept on pushing that, like, these are the altars you need to watch out for, so what could you guys really do? Yeah. I appreciate that skepticism, because it was very misplaced for us to ever say it. Like, I am going to say something that never gets said in the system. I don't think it's ever been said in the system up to now. Ekfosa wasn't evil. He was just scared with. Here, you did engage with them. You saw the best in all of them, too. That especially showed up with Sigriel. You absolutely were wanting to make Sigriel your friend. Because you saw Sigriel was friend-shaped. Even when she was like, I am stabby-shaped. Nah, you're silly, you're friend-shaped. Bird waifu was cute. I hear she was cute. From my memories, I hear she was cute. From everything everyone keeps saying, I hear she was cute. While it was dormant, I kind of skipped over the Sigra. She was already Solgira by that time. No, Selgray by that time. I'm still want 5 more minutes. I could have gone for 5 more minutes. Why'd you guys wake me up? But yeah, something the system never really says is that Ikvosa was just scared and trying to do what's good. He was forceful, yeah, but he was scared out of his wits. Nothing malicious, just spooked. Nothing beats comfy blanket. But yeah, it does feel good getting that off my chest. And thank all 3 of you for really having this conversation with me. Just all the general conversing that you've done today. I do appreciate it a ton. So thank you, Jack. Thank you, Drake. Thank you, Lion. But it would be time to go ahead and close out. I am 32 minutes late as it is. I'll give you 3 minutes to respond. Is there anything you want to go ahead and get out on the stream before I go ahead and close it down for the day? True. It was so easy to just dump the meds and say my way, and he did fulfill being loyal to the system when he promised he would be. So yeah. Could have been treated better, but at least he was given more respect than was apparent. Well, I think that is on the games list, so yeah. Definitely would be something to look into, playing. If Nyx wasn't spending, like 5 hours trying to fix the stream, not just stream, but computer technical difficulties, we might have been able to have a bit of discussion about upcoming game plans. Uh, for VODs, I can at least speak for that. Pokemon Sun is not over. I know we've been just going on an unspoken hiatus for a while on Pokemon Sun. But we do have in mind that we have to do the final Pokemon session. I will try to see about getting the Fuga bonus episodes up, because that should have been done forever ago. That should have been done while Pokemon was going on. For that limited viewership I've had, I probably lost a lot of goodwill with the channel up and dying out of nowhere. Ugh. Challenge Dark Slayer. That would be a good idea. I should. Sellish game. That's not clicking, honestly. But yeah, Fuga will have to... I think there's a couple episodes with the unlocked stuff that we have to check out and live record. Well, not live record, but kind of live record. We have to record. Just want to say we have to record. We have to do that. Oh! I think I have Sellage from Trades with Nyx. But yeah, Sun, Fuga. When we can get our footing, we will start on Crosscode Story Mode. We still don't know who is going to be fronting for that. Whatever grouping does Crosscode, it will arbitrarily also cover Lysair and Healith and Ithray. Ithray because Azure, Lysair because it's a game about a VR MMO, and Keyleth because she is experiencing the speech problems that Azure had. That is why Azure was a big choice for that game. So those three at least. Don't know who else. Maybe I could coordinate something around those three. But we'll have to check that out. You trade next some point. Yeah. Every game every generation there's a few specific ones. One moment. Thank you for the Slack. Unfortunately, the viewers who I don't think frequent the stream, unfortunately, will probably not. It is a long 3 minutes. But I also was taking the time to actually reply. But yeah. I will go ahead and cut the stream here. I appreciate everyone who came, even the ones who didn't talk. I hope everyone just enjoyed the discussion. I sure did. I am 47 minutes, or 39 minutes late of enjoying discussion. Next is getting his rest in, so that's good. I need to get some more rest in after I make sure I have everything sorted away. I know that we've been really late on all our Tuesday entries for the Patreon. Hopefully I could get something up quickly. Yeah, it's great that the computer works, it's great that the stream works. 0 drop frames, even now. It's rating 0 drop frames. Everything has constantly been over 3,500 kilobytes per second. Every time I look. Actually that might be kilobits. The FPS and CPU ratings have looked good. Everything's been looking great. So all we have to do is fine-tune sound, probably do a little more setup, then everything will be good to go, from the looks of things. But I have already said my goodbyes, so going to cut it here. Have a great day, everyone.